you have a very valid point in that we are attending higher education institutions to reap the sort of like the reward of having a number of very eminent individuals around the university who are here to teach us. But I think the key element in that sort of like point is, if you're a bad teacher, you're a bad teacher, regardless of how internationally acclaimed your work is. If you can't divulge your knowledge to students, then you need to be told about this, and you need to work on your, the skills that you have to present your knowledge. And I think, whilst it's a very valid point that we need to, accept some of the ways in which these professionals are sort of imparting their knowledge, I think there's definitely room for feedback and working together in order to work out how best to improve the way in which they can depart their knowledge.
This attitude that students know nothing about higher education, they've got nothing to contribute, I think it's nonsense. We had similar discussions when we at QAA were talking about including students as members of our review, audit, sort of inspection teams that go into universities. And my view then was that it was nonsense. Students are experts in their own learning and in their peers' learning, and you should harness that expertise and knowledge to try and develop what you're delivering. When it comes to academic standards and subject content, the relationship is slightly different. And I like to think more of a sort of master-apprentice relationship there, where you have experts who are real world-known experts in their field, and you have the apprentice experts coming through the system. And I think that's much better than a sort of elite proletariat type approach that I think some people would like to apply.
I think it's best directly complaining to staff. I think you'll find that staff they put a lot of time and effort into producing a lesson plan, and even though it may seem terrible to you, it may be that they've spent a huge amount of time and simply haven't had sufficient feedback directly from their students in order to address what it is that they want to see improved. So I think it's better to give feedback directly so that they can make change quite effectively and quickly, as you said. So I think you're very right. They do have a right.
Yes. I mean, Paul's already said, they're open to hearing from students, and I think the best way to resolve issues is going direct to the person. But there's a balance to be set here, and I know the Universities and Colleges Union are very concerned about verging on bullying and so on. So you have to take your responsibility as a student in that situation seriously as well. So if you're going to see someone, you want to be constructive, and you're seeking a resolution, not just to dump your complaints on that issue. And sometimes try and bear in mind that there's more constraining staff than just their own ability and knowledge. There's a lot more going on, including your attitude as learners, that could be influencing their ability to teach and deliver the programme. So bear those things in mind.